Let's hear it for the starting five of your Detroit Pistons. At shooting guard, 6'3", number 23, Jaden Ivey. At power forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. The forwards, 6'6", number 9, All-Star Thompson. Center, 6'10", numero 0, Derek Durham. At guard, 6'8", number 2, Cunningham. Yogi comes up in Tampa. JB Bickerstaff. One more time. Let's hear it for your Detroit Pistons.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Moody. He's out there with Ja Morant. And it's Curry in at the point. And for Detroit, Ivey and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Now here's Curry. He played a great game against Boston.
Yeah, all the way up there at 7-2. I mean, it must be pretty easy for Porzingis to see the floor.
Ivey passes to Duren. Cunningham with the ball, guarded by Morant. The 3 from Thompson hits the trifecta.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Richardson finds Porzingis. Moody on the wing. 3-pointer. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Curry, doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. And it's Morant missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. There's Cunningham with a 3. And Detroit another 3.
Yeah, Cunningham is good from there. He loves the short corner 3.
Outside Richardson. Back to Curry. Here's Morant. The Pistons clear it. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
Well, defensively, you let Morant put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Now here's Porzingis. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Golden State, 5. First personal foul. First team foul.
Warriors on D. On the wing, Thompson. Duren with a screen on Richardson. And here's Ivey from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Curry. Pass to Morant. Outside Moody, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Porzingis with it. Now Thompson defending. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. The bank shot, no good.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Harris down low. Moody defends. Harris misses. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot. It's not about height, it's about heart. That board was all effort.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. Ivy a screen on Curry. And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Richardson. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Morant. Outside Richardson. Over Ivy. And there's Richards on the assist by Morant. Richardson's got 5.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Moody. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now here's Duren, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Ivy outside. Can they get it? Out to Thompson. Over Morant. And again, no good by Detroit. The Warriors lead by 4. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And Detroit is shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Harris on the wing. Throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Outside Morant. The kick out, Curry. Duren with a steal. Cunningham with the ball. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Right side Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Now here's Harris. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Yep, count it. Duren's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. He just gets the job done. And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. To the middle. He shoots it. Again, Golden State.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Butler with a steal. Here's the break. Richardson for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 7 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Keeping us all in motion. Here you go, Pistons.
And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson, and LeVert subbed in for Ivy. And so for the Pistons, Thompson comes in for Holland, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. And Richardson comes to help. Duren, the pass to Ivy, who poked away. Thompson outside. Harris on the wing. Ivy, left side, takes the three. Here's Duren. Soft touch off the glass. Duren's got 10 points.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
On the floor for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the center position, locking down the middle. The lead now cut to single digits. And that's 12 points for Cade Cunningham.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
The three from Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Richardson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Ivy passes to Cunningham, and it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Al Horford checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Jimmy Butler.
Stephen Curry.
Tries a three off the inbound. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of a game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
And he can't get the first one. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
He does not get the second one. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And he nails the third. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Harris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian?
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Duren is a terrific alley-oop threat.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Cunningham against Curry. Here's Duren. He can't hit that time.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's just a high-level move. You won't see many guys make that kind of play, B.A.
Man, just crashing in off the baseline, completing the reverse flush. Wow. Harris drives in, and Harris throws it down.
Well, that's a nice burst of quickness and the added power on that drive by Harris.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Curry. He has 7. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Again, Golden State. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Greetings, everybody. Before we delve into the first half analysis, let's bring you up to speed on the power rankings at this critical stage of the season.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're pretty entrenched in their power ranking spot. Hard to see much moving from them this late in this year.
And that's not a problem for them. They have a great roster and all the tools they need to make a lot of noise in this postseason.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Warriors.
Bench Bob, they've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And it's Detroit with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Thompson. And the basket is good. Thompson's got 7 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. Inside. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Harris outside. Duran the screen. To the paint. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duran.
Morant, the pass to Curry. Back to Morant. Outside Richardson. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Oh, big time!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. Curry, no good. Pistons trail by 7. On the wing, Ivy, hounded by Morant. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Ivy, a screen on Richardson. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Hauled in by Curry.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Shot blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
And there's the call on Jalen Duran. That's his first foul, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Warriors lead by 7. Morant, the pass to Curry. To the inside, Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Golden State on D. Harris outside. Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Cunningham passes to Harris. To win the drought. And the layup is up and in. Harris has got 9.
Well, that's the thing about Tobias Harris. You think of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more twos.
Back to Richardson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Pass to Harris. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Cade Cunningham, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cunningham. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Duren, the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Duren. Blocked again!
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Richardson. And he lobs it up. And Curry throws it down.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And it's Detroit with the ball. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. It'll be the 2nd game of 4 straight at home. The 3 ball. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, you can also throw in what a great job they've done defensively, blocking and altering shots and just playing with a committed effort defensively.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Pistons making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Butler's checked in. Now Duren. 14 points for him. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Outside Richardson. Right side Butler. Clock at 6. Over Harris. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Harris is doubled. On the wing, Thompson. High arcing shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got 11.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Up top, Morant, defended by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And here's Curry. He's got 18. And he drives in. 5 to shoot. Butler. Fires for 3. A miss there. Now 8 for 14. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 12. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's LeVert. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Ivy goes in. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Pass to Morant. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the Warriors score.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Curry with a steal. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Brian.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. And stolen by Porzingis. Jumps up. The kick out, Curry. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And Richardson comes to help. Pass to Thompson. Curry with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Reed's checked in for Detroit. Sasser comes in for Ivy. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Picked by Reed. And here's Sasser. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sasser's got 12 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Curry. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
LeVert passes to Duran. To the middle. Here's Sasser. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
And some changes here for Detroit. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Duran. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Curry with it. 26 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Cunningham. The 3. And Detroit another 3.
What range. Cade Cunningham opening it up.
Now here's Curry. Here's Horford. Robinson defending. And it's good for 2. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Now here's Curry doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Launches a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That is just a killer 3 to end the quarter. The kind of shot that really gives you momentum.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an impressive. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Man, that is nasty. What a move.
Pistons trail by 21. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Morant, pass to Curry. There's the drive, and Curry throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
No one covering. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Morant, the pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Harris. And here's LeVert for three. Another three for Detroit.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Curry's shot is off. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's an 18-point game. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. LeVert outside. And stolen by Porzingis. Curry with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Moody. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. LeVert outside. Back to Cunningham. Into the lane. Over Curry. That one off the back iron and out. The Warriors lead by 22. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Curry's got 37.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Inside. Here's Harris. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And the defense can't let Harris get that comfortable on those types of shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for... And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Stephen, what is it about the challenge of playing on the road that brings out the best in this team?
You know, all we got is ourselves on the bench, and top to bottom, coach and players have been locked in, just giving a lot of energy and focus, especially to start games and giving ourselves a chance to capture momentum early, and that's what you have to do on the road. And it's got to be a collective effort. Our intensity and energy has to carry us, and we've done a good job of that the last few games.
Everybody brought it tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.